Hello, my name is Joanna Tancho and I am a board-certified music therapist. In today's video, I will be showing you how we can get to know sheet music through an online musical game. And this game is a composition game on InsideTheOrchestra.org. Now, you may be thinking that sheet music is not for you, or that maybe you love music but don't really have an interest in sheet music. And that's totally fine. But I think there may be some benefits in getting to know a bit of sheet music. Firstly, I think when we do get to look at sheet music, even if we don't know all of what it means, and even if it feels very complicated, we can at least learn how music moves through time visually. And so that can help us if we're singing or if we want to see exactly where the notes are moving. If we get a large and big picture by knowing some of these things in reading sheet music, that can be very beneficial. And secondly, as a musician or as a music lover, if you want to get to know music more, sheet music is also a way that can help you with understanding more about musical concepts, musical theory, and again, really getting to visualize where the music is, where on a scale it might sit, if it's low or high, how the steps are moving. And even if you never have any interest after this game, I just encourage you to take a look at it and see if you can gain any new insight that may be beneficial for you. So let's head over. .org. I will click on virtual programs, online programming, and musical games. You can pick a language, and here is where in creative expression you can find the online composition game that in today's video we're going to use to get more acquainted with reading sheet music. So here's compose a song, and you can title your song, you can write your name as the composer. You might also be inspired to do these after making your song, which is what I'm going to do. And really on this keyboard, you can click on any of these keys and it's going to put in the music for you. So let me try by playing over here. And so what I've done really is to play the C major scale. And what it's done for me is to show me what I've played, and they've put it in this format, and you'll see this symbol here which shows you that you're playing in this part of the keyboard called the treble clef, and it's in 4/4, which means that every measure has 4 one-note counts. Now that may be a lot, and so some of this you may be able to get intuitively once you start composing and playing back what your song sounds like. Because of the way this game has been made, no matter how quickly you want your song to sound, it will always be in a slower tempo or in a fixed tempo rather. And so let's play back what I've played. And so that's the fixed tempo. So even if I'm going, it will still sound like but really, I think this is such a great game. I know it has some limitations to composition, but if you're really looking towards wanting to get acquainted with sheet music, you can play on the keyboard and you can see it reflected to you on this very simple score, how you are playing the notes, how that appears in time. And that's a really great way to start getting to know how to read music, getting to know how notes look like on the staff. And you can play anything. You can play on the black keys as well. You can hear how the music moves in between notes. And it's a lot of fun. And you can name your song. I'm going to call it my experiment. And you can put in your name. And so You can play back your song, you can share this with people, you can start a new song if you don't like what you've made, or if you want to keep exploring. And so I hope that you'll take time today to try this out. It's on insighttheorchestra.org, and really use this composition game as a way to get to know how to read music. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you next time.